U.S. trade policy and global impact. President Donald Trump has implemented sweeping new tariffs, sparking concerns about potential trade wars and global economic instability. The tariffs, which include a significant tax on imports from major trading partners, are aimed at boosting U.S. manufacturing and addressing trade deficits. However, economists warn of the risk of increased prices for consumers and businesses, as well as retaliatory measures from other countries. This move has been met with mixed reactions, with some praising the president's focus on American industry, while others criticize the potential damage to international trade relations. The long-term effects of these tariffs on the global economy remain uncertain. Hands off. Protests. Across the U.S., nationwide protests, dubbed Hands Off, are taking place across the United States, targeting both President Donald Trump and Elon Musk. These demonstrations are a response to concerns about the perceived abuse of power and disregard for democratic norms. Protesters are gathering in major cities, expressing their opposition to what they view as attempts to undermine the rule of law and concentrate power in the hands of a few. The protests are expected to be peaceful, with participants demanding accountability and a restoration of what they see as fundamental American values. Middle East conflict and diplomatic fallout. Tensions in the Middle East are escalating. The Israeli Prime Minister's decision to visit Hungary, a country that is a signatory to the International Criminal Court, ICC, has drawn sharp criticism and sparked diplomatic tensions. This visit is seen by many as a direct challenge to the ICC's authority, particularly in light of the outstanding international arrest warrant against the Prime Minister. Adding to the controversy, the Hungarian government has announced its intention to withdraw from the ICC, raising concerns about the future of international justice and the willingness of nations to cooperate with the court. Ukraine crisis and regional instability. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine continues to destabilize the region. A recent Russian missile strike on an industrial park in Kryvyi Rih resulted in casualties and injuries, highlighting the persistent threat of violence and the challenges of achieving a peaceful resolution. The international community remains divided on how to address the situation, with varying approaches to sanctions, diplomacy, and military aid. Gaza Strip humanitarian crisis. The situation in the Gaza Strip remains dire, with the Israel Defense Forces having retaken control of Rafah. This military action has led to a new wave of displacement, forcing thousands of Palestinians to flee their homes. Airstrikes across the Gaza Strip have resulted in significant